What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, January 13th. Now be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. Naz Reid on the outside looking in, who will be my favorites, my top 5 plays for today. Time to find out. First up at number 5, I'm looking at Anthony Davis. He is center only, 10,500, projected for 26 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, and 3 stocks. It's only a 6-game slate. Payups are limited. We do have one on the opposite side named Victor Wembanyama, who I do think looks pretty good, but to get to AD today feels like a really nice spot. Plus, it's a late game, so you feel a little bit better about it for late swap purposes. 35 minutes, though, for AD. I got him 16% optimal. I'm happy to pay up to AD. He's one of the easiest pay-ups to grab today, even as a center-only option. This one feels like we've been doing it a lot, but Alen Thompson in at number 4 because we still have no Jabari Smith, and it doesn't seem like we're getting Tari Eason. Shooting guard, small forward eligible, 7,300. He's playing 35-plus minutes a night. And this is a massive pace-up spot for Houston. Memphis, fastest team in the league. 16 points, 9 boards, 3 assists, and just shy of 3 stocks for Thompson. As long as he continues to start, especially in an up-tempo matchup, I don't know how you get away from him. This is the matchup you want Alen Thompson. I hope he doesn't fail here because I feel like using him against your Jaws, your Baines, your Jaren Jacksons, this is kind of what you have him for. But he's not my preferred Houston Rocket. That would be Fred VanVleet, point guard only, 7,100, projected for 16.5 points, 6.5 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 stocks. He can play upwards of 40 minutes in this spot too. He gets the benefit of the massive pace-up spot. And we know he's just going to be out there. Now, I feel like every time I like Fred VanVleet, he goes like 2 for 19 from the field. And every time I don't think that I'm going to play him, he has like 9 made threes. So hopefully today, we just get him right both ways. I expect him to play a ton. If it's competitive, I expect 40 minutes. Maybe today will be the day that he just lets it rain. Anything north of 20 real points today, and you're probably paying attention to Fred VanVleet in some of the best lineups possible. Now, we talked about AD earlier, but he's not my preferred Laker. That would be LeBron James, power forward only, 9,500. That price tag is really helpful. 7 boards, 8 assists, stock and a half. Great spot here against San Antonio. He gets a steady dose of what? The Barnacle of the Bay? I think we could handle that. 34 minutes here for LeBron. We're at home. No travel or anything involved here. A little bit of a rest for LeBron as well. I think he comes out of the gates in a big way. Shows Wemby who's boss. At least one of them is doing it today. I'm happy to get AD. I'm happy to get LeBron. I want to have both of these guys. And they're not separated by all that much. But if I'm talking about guys I expect to roster more, LeBron James is easier to get to. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of eyes rolled here, but Rudy Goar is my number 1 option today. And it's for one reason and one reason only. And this should be reason enough for everybody. They play the Wizards, and the Wizards are awful. 5,200 for Goar. 11 points, 10 boards, 2 assists, 2 stocks. You get 3 or 4 stocks here, you're going to feel great. You don't need much. You don't need much at all. A double-double, and you're at least in sniffing distance of what you're looking for here. The target score is low because he's only 5,200. Now, the 5K range of centers is absolutely loaded, but no one has as good of a matchup as Rudy Goar. And you saw Naz Reid on the outside looking in. Goar is my guy today, and nobody's going to want to do that because he's Rudy Goar, but he knows what he can do to Alex Sarr. This is some French-on-French crime today, and I think Goar is bringing him the business. Rudy Goar is my number 1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, January 13th. Top 10s are already posted to my Twitter for DraftKings and FanDuel. They're both out, so go check them out. Deeper dive at 5 p.m. tonight. I'll have updates out at 4, and if we're lucky, maybe I can get one in at 6 to 6:30, depending on the news. Good luck, everybody. I appreciate you watching. Hit the like button on your way out the door.